All right, we won't make you guys wait any longer here. The people that are on tonight, wow. We have a party this week, you guys. Again, there's a lot of people getting on. Welcome. We got people in the green room. We got people waiting outside my house, wanting to get on. But we're. I mean, let me turn this other deal off. We got.
Turn off the baseball game, Marty.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What a day, man. So.
Oh, it's on the thing now.
What are you gonna do?
We got one guy
go there soon. I'm
hear him talking. I may have to mute him because but Steve Billington's on here already. Starting me to comment. All right, so let's get started. Keith, welcome back. It's been a busy week. We are YakOff is kind of taking over our lives.
I know. Tell me about
it. We've got Chris LeMessurier, and if I pronounced it correctly,
I would say ask him how to pronounce his name instead of keep trying.
Do it off that computer,
I would say LeMessurier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it depends where we're at, right? If we're in Quebec, it would be LeMessurier.
Yeah.
But we're not. So, and it's easier to say LeMessurier, like tape measure. So
there you go.
Keep it simple.
All right.
But you're in Michigan, right, Chris?
Right, yeah. So
okay. Yeah. And then Chad, how do we say Chad Hookup Baits in California?
He's stuck right
he's
now.
Frozen.
Right up his nose.
Oh man.
Hi Jojo, I can hear you in the background.
I hear somebody else is talking back there too.
Microsoft Office.
So anyway, we got quite a show here. And we've got our contestants in the green room, but we wanted to give
my tablet. How about that?
How are we gonna?
I think you got to mute Chad right now because we can just hear Chad and JoJo talking.
Oh, is that who that is?
That's his wife.
Okay.
Did it automatically come up?
Okay. I muted it. All right, we're good there.
All
Walt,
right,
what do you think of this so far? It's this way every week. All right. Hey, there's Chad. We got him muted. We've got him muted. But be patient with us. We have a lot of people on here. Are we having a prize or something tonight? Is that what the deal is, Keith?
There may be.
Okay, well, stay in tune, guys. Okay, I think I can unmute him. Maybe we'll see. Ask for unmute.
Let's just start talking.
All right, so we got Chris on here. Chris has a unique net, and he's this week's battle sponsor. And I actually saw these nets a long time ago and forgot about them, Chris. But tell us what's the deal? You got a hockey stick net. Go ahead. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I've had one good idea in my life, but it took me 47 years to get there. And it's combining my two passions.
Just time out.
Yeah.
Is your wife around?
No, she's in the other room. So
okay, yeah. Don't let her hear
that. No, but seriously, combine my two passions and lifelong hockey player. Like you said, Keith, I'm born and raised here in Michigan. It makes so much sense now looking back, right? Like the combination of hockey and fishing. But if you know anything about hockey, like you break hockey sticks all the time. It's kind of a natural part of the game. Even like beer league hockey, kids hockey, you break hockey sticks. But it's carbon fiber material, right? It's a great building material. And when I finally had the idea, it made perfect sense to we recycle broken hockey sticks that normally get thrown away, end up in a landfill.
And also, Chris, like the stickiness on those new sticks, like it's perfect for a fishing net. So one thing I was going to ask you, and I wanted to hear, like, how did that come to fruition, and how did you think about that the first time?
Yeah, I mean, like every single one of you guys on here, a passionate angler. I spent a ton of time in the water, kayak fishing like you guys. And you get picky about your gear, and I never found a net I really liked, right? It was either the handle I didn't like or the netting material or whatever. And literally, like, I'm tripping over broken sticks in my garage. And then, the idea comes to me. And like you said, Keith, so much of the hockey stick translates perfect to a fishing net. Hockey sticks have that kind of tacky finish to
Grippy,
them,
yeah.
right? Yeah, like grippy texture, right? Well, that's perfect for when they're wet, like a net
Right.
handle. We're used to kind of round, net handles, right? That's how they've always kind of been made. Well, the square, the rectangle actually fits in your hands a little bit better. It doesn't twist, it doesn't spin. And honestly, that's kind of dumb luck stuff that I kind of came across, building these. But like I said, it translates so perfectly, and it really makes a high quality, very lightweight, very strong landing net.
But then also, besides nets, you do gaffs and a bunch of tell us about it all.
Yeah. So landing nets are kind of universal, but there's so much of that hockey stick, so many other things we can do with it. So gaffs, right? So gaffs for mostly in saltwater, but obviously anytime you're trying to get a keeper fish into the boat or kayak or whatever, right? So gaffs. We make bait nets, like smaller live well, bait well nets. For again, tends to be a little bit more saltwater focused. Yeah. Shrimp and pilchards and things like that. And then the other end of the spectrum, ice fishing, right? Especially for us guys in in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah,
and you guys up north.
The scoop.
Yeah, the ice fishing scoops, right? You're cleaning out the slush and the ice from your hole. So a little bit of everything. I think we make 11 different products, all from recycled broken hockey sticks.
That's awesome. And so where do you get a lot of your broken sticks from? Like, is that from?
Yeah, I mean that's a lot.
Again.
That's a lot of my job is to network and make friends, right? So I coach hockey still. Both of my kids play hockey. I'm at the rinks a lot, so everyone kind of knows me. You network and you make friends with Zamboni drivers and rink guys, and then equipment managers for college teams, pro teams.
Right.
And most of the time they're happy to give them to me because, like I said, they're just getting thrown away. They toss them in a dumpster and end up in a landfill. So it's just a kind of a win-win, feel.
And I'm sure the breakdown period of like a carbon stick in the landfill is a long time. If it ever comes.
Right, exactly. I have no idea, tens of thousands of years, like plastic or anything else, right? So, like I said, it makes it even for, we've had lots of customers that say, hey, I'm not even really a hockey guy. I mean, I know of the sport, I just don't follow it. I don't play hockey, but this is a really cool net because, kind of the story behind it, right? The stick itself had a previous life or whatever, right?
Right.
And then it's helping everybody by just keeping them out of landfills.
Yeah, and you have stuff signed by professional hockey, NHL players and college players and all that stuff too, right? So
yeah, that's the fun side of the job, right? Is meeting, pro hockey players that are really into fishing or pro fishing guys like you guys that are really into hockey. And that crossover is just, is really fun and, makes my job fun.
You got to get a hold of Matt Panger of Bass Talk Live. He's a former hockey player for Oklahoma. I'm going to tell him about you need to get on his show too.
We got to get you on into Brendan Morrison's hands from the Canucks. He's got his own show. I think we talked about that before, but he's
a former Michigan guy too, right? Like he spent some time here.
Real West Coast is his show off the coast of British Columbia, and he's a very famous guy in Canada.
Well, thanks, Chris. Sure. We'll be getting back with you guys here too. But Chad, are you here with us live?
I think I got my technical difficulties figured out.
Okay, because you're like the master at that stuff, I thought.
No,
the only thing is you look like mini-me. You got to move up a little bit. Yeah. There we go.
Hey, Chad, thank you for I got a hat. I got
you look sharp, Marty.
Thanks. Yeah. I look like a
both you guys
hookup baits guy. Look at that.
Like this.
I got hookup baits. There you go. I'm Chris. Well, I'll show the net next time when it comes in the mail.
Right
I'll put it on the show here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you guys right now. I actually caught the other day, Chad. I caught some Nebraska bass with these baits, and I caught crappie. I even snagged a bluegill with it.
Wait a minute, Marty.
Yeah.
You caught bass and crappie on those baits, and they're in the package still?
Not these.
Or not those. Oh, not those.
These haven't been used yet, but I am going to say though the top color, to me, the top color. You tell me if you agree, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Is watermelon jack.
That's my favorite right now. I'm catching everything on that color.
So kayak jack, watermelon jack, it
all works out. Yeah,
it's a match.
Also, the ice color is pretty fire.
Yeah,
I like
the
that.
Ice is a close second for sure.
So guys, get yourself. I'm going to tell you what. I was with Chad in British Columbia, and Keith, and then Jeff, who's going to be on here in just a minute here. We hammered the fish with these things,
Yep.
literally.
The much bigger ones.
A lot bigger fish. And
Really crappy.
Chad is winning bass tournaments with these things as well, not just in salt water, but in fresh water as well.
Using those. That's the only thing I've tied on in 10 years is a
Man.
hookup.
And I'm doing all the talking. Chad, tell us a little bit about your company, a little bit more.
This hookup baits we've been in business for 10 years and rapidly growing every year, and it just keeps on getting more rapid every year that goes by. Huge demand for the baits here on the West Coast, but we are moving across the country with people help like Keith and yourself.
Yeah.
So it's blowing up everywhere now. And they absolutely work for everything that swims. We make them from 132 ounce, which is a 2-inch bait, all the way up to 6 ounce, which is an 8-inch bait. So, and then everything in between. So we cover pretty much every fish that swims with them.
Man,
Fresh.
I call it the saltwater Ned rig.
Yeah. I mean, and you can fish it in any way. You can fish it slow, bounce it on the bottom. You can do it right across the surface. You can troll it. It's great for ice fishing. It works very well in currents like rivers and stuff. So it's a very, very versatile bait that works.
If you guys go to Chad to Hook Up Bait's Instagram page, and Chad actually just came up and hung out with me for like 10 days and was one of the guys fishing with me with Van Dam and Height and Zona and those guys.
Yep.
And Chad slayed the fish.
Yeah.
Have you thought of the micro, like Z-Man does with their micros, like a little micro one for ice fishing?
We do have the 132 ounces, just 2 inches.
Yeah. Okay.
And the 16 is 2.25 inches. So we do have little ones.
Wow.
Little.
All right, man. So anyway, thank you for sponsoring, Chad.
Yeah.
You and Yak Attack and D-Hooker this week, and I have used the D-Hooker. I've used a Yak Attack product, and I caught a fish on a hookup bait, and I got a net coming. So all of our sponsors, we have used your products. And D-Hooker, Mike, I don't like using it because it hurts when you get a hook in you. But thank you for having a D-Hooker, because I don't know if I'd have been able to get that hook out of me.
Yep.
So anyway, so let's get these guys on here. They've been waiting.
Yeah, let's bring these guys in. They're sitting there waiting. And I would love to say thanks to Jeff, who his podcast is actually right now, just like Paul's was last week with Jeff. Oh. And he canceled that to come on this show.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
I'm glad you worked out all the bugs and everything went so smoothly.
Well, I got to get a couple guys in this one. But here we go. We got Walton Doyal and Jeff Burlingame. And thanks for
Burlingame, Marty.
Huh?
Burlingame.
Oh, Burlingame, man.
This is right there. Come on, Marty. You can pronounce Chris's last name, but you can't pronounce my last name? What is this?
I'm the guy.
Wait till I announce the winner of this award.
Oh, I can't wait
read
for
that last name.
Just remember, I'm the guy who talked to a DJI all day as a GoPro.
You did yell at your DJI pretending it was a GoPro. It identified as a GoPro. It's fair. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to get these other guys. Well, Keith, go ahead. Let's introduce these guys, and I'm going to get these other guys in while you do that.
All right. Well, this is Jeff Burlingame.
There it is.
From the Aggressively Average Anglers, and Walt Doyal, who Walt and I met. Oh, now he disappeared. Oh, there he is.
It's all Charlie right now.
So Walt and I met because Wade from Yak Attack and Walt are good buddies, and Walt has a pretty snazzy kayak, as you'll see when you watch this video. We'll get to pretty soon. But yeah, man, this is the first time actually Walt and I have seen each other, besides just talking on the phone. 800.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I cast.
Yeah, but no, it's awesome to have you guys on, and welcome to the battle round. And we've moved through 4 weeks already, and now we're moving on to the right side of the bracket. So we've got 4 more weeks to go before we get to the quarterfinals, and things are going well. One thing while Marty is setting this up that I would like to say is, if you guys are wondering who Charlie Sanders is in the corner down there, this guy is 15 years old. He sent me an email the other day, and he said, dude, I'm a pretty big fan of the YakOff Awards, and I'm a kayak fisherman, and have you ever thought of doing kind of a YakOff with like the younger generation? And just so happens that our next YakOffs in spring that we're planning are going to be the YakOffs next gen, which a lot of people know about. But I'm going to be bringing in high school and college students, pairing them up with mentors from the first 32 anglers we've had on the YakOffs, getting them boats, helping them get them set up, and moving on in their kayak fishing adventures. So this guy, Charlie, he reached out to me. I actually had to call his dad today and ask if it was cool to have him on the podcast. And super pumped to have you on here, Charlie. And congratulations on your 4th place in the nationals. I saw.
Yeah.
And I want you to tell us about your kayak fishing adventure, how you got involved, and what your handles are, so people can follow you and get you as popular as all these guys are.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on, and I've been kayak fishing since I was about 4, and about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, I really jumped into it and started fishing tournaments, and got a Old Town 120 PDL, and really just been going at it since then, and yeah, I'm pretty proud of the 4th place, and it made me really want to win.
Let's see that. Show us that.
Is that a kayak? Was that a boat or a kayak tournament?
Kayak tournament. This is
the native watercraft. Okay.
Nice.
Yep, native big bass power hour on Lake Gunnersville.
Sweet, man.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I was very close to winning. That got me quite excited.
So, Charlie, do a lot of your friends in school and stuff, do they kayak fish as well, or?
Yeah, I'm homeschooled, but a lot of my friends, I've gotten 2 of my friends into it pretty good, and I know a good couple others who kayak fish.
Sweet.
Are one of your classes kayak fishing class during the day?
That's what I do a lot of my learning about, but yeah.
That's cool. That's all right.
Yeah.
If there was kayak fishing when I was a kid, Charlie, I would have never graduated.
Yeah, it's pretty time consuming. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, thanks for being on here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right. Okay, so Keith, here we go. We got a new battle this week. Our winner. We keep forgetting to say the winners from the previous week. It's like, but Paul Glass was the winner, right?
Paul Glass, yeah, Jeff's partner in Aggressively Average Anglers. He won last week, and congrats to him. And congrats to Ramel for having a really wicked showing. And yeah, somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. And there's never a loser in this. It's just about growing the community and giving ideas to everybody. And speaking of winners, I want to get this past me right now because we have these battle sponsors, and somebody won the $100 gift certificate from Uncle John's Cider Mill last week. And I'm going to say his name right now. It's already been posted, but I'm going to try to read it. And it's Alan Castillo Villalobos.
Wow.
You did it.
Castillo Villalobos. I practiced that a lot, and I said it worse. It's like 26 letters, man. It's like the alphabet.
It's a very long name.
Anyway,
props for the name.
And props to Uncle John's for pumping that up and getting that out there. And the battle sponsor this week is Chris, who's up in the top right corner there, whatever corner you guys are looking at, with the Broken Twigs landing nets and gaffs.
That's a great name.
That are a great name and the coolest logo I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Bringing in the broken stick, the net, and the recycling logo. Like, very cool. And just so you guys know, well, Jeff and Walt know, but Chris and Marty, actually, Chris is sending out these nets to all the anglers in the YakOffs to get that
Mm-hmm.
out there and get people to use them. So thanks, Chris. That's awesome.
No problem. Happy to support you guys.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And maybe, Charlie, if you talk really nicely to Chris, you might get one.
Now,
yeah. I'd love to test them out. They look like pretty interesting baits.
Thank you.
Charlie, let's ask your opinion on. So you've watched this for a while. What's one thing that you've learned from this that you can take and use yourself? Just one thing that you can take and use in your fishing.
About kayak rigging or just in general?
Yeah, kayak rigging. Yeah.
Well,
Charlie, 1 second. Let me just butt in for 1 sec. Marty, is Chad still offline, or did you just kick him out?
Chad just looks sad in his office right
I know.
now.
I can get it, and I'm like,
he's not on. He's not.
No,
on here.
yeah,
I was like,
when
are you bringing Chad back?
I'm like, Chad is sponsoring this bracket, and he's just sitting in the corner, sad.
I was trying to send you a message, Marty. So.
I know. I'm like, can we please bring Chad
is he
back?
here? Is he
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, he's right
He's
there.
in the green room.
Where are you, Chad?
Bring him back.
I'm trying to. I don't know
I'm
where
just
he's
hearing
at.
sad violin music playing.
Oh, there he is. Chad, I am so sorry, man.
I see Chad sitting there like this.
I thought he had left.
I want to play too.
Oh, you kicked him out.
There he is.
All right, hey,
Bring him back.
Marty.
Yeah.
Hey,
Chad's back.
Chad, you know that there's on the Bill Dancer podcast.
Yeah, dude, I'm right with you on that too. So,
I'm like,
all right, you're back
thanks,
now.
Jeff.
Sorry,
Jeff, I learned
Charlie,
something
go
every
ahead.
week.
Continue.
yeah, Jeff.
I'll be a
Keith, don't
spotter.
fire me for that. Keith, don't fire me for that one, please.
It's all good. Okay. Now we have color in every square. So, Charlie, continue.
well, there's a lot. Probably the main thing I've learned is you can do anything with a track pack. Like anything. I've seen so many different things done with track packs.
Have you put a hot dog in one yet?
No, I saw that last week and I got pretty tempted.
So, Charlie, can I tell you one thing about a young angler growing up and getting into this sport and getting sponsors and stuff? Don't just say track pack, say Yak Attack track pack.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Throw the name out there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, you're going to be a big name here pretty quick on this. You know that. We might have to have you back again. We'll have you back maybe.
Yeah, I would love to anytime.
All right. So, anyway, we got some kayaks to talk about tonight, and I got to tell you, Keith, again, watching their videos, their kayaks are clean. The electronics is what I'm just like, it's unreal what these guys have done. But I do want to ask this question first. Did you guys do all the electrical wiring yourself, or did you have somebody else do it? Whoever wants to go.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I
Walt's
did.
nodding yes too.
I did a lot of it myself. I had Fletch with the guys at Westbrook. They did a few things here and there, but I like to tinker, so I will tear it apart in my garage and come up with better ways to clean it up and make it look nice, so that I know where everything's going and what everything is. So if there's ever a problem, I can try to fix it quickly.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, so I did it all myself. The issue that I ran into with the Old Town EPDL Pro is that it's new and nobody has built it on a video.
Right.
Like, so Old Town has videos they posted about it, but they didn't diagram anything. They didn't show you where the battery goes, like none of that. And I even talked to Ryan Lilly at Old Town, and I was like, where are you guys putting your battery? How are you running your forward facing? And he was like, figure it out, man. And I was like, okay. So I did, and it took me a while. But yeah, cleaning it up was the hardest part for sure.
Wow. Now, my next question is this, is that, you know, we have the bass tank for boats. People drive hundreds of miles to the bass tank to get their boats wired for the elites and pros and all that, you know. But for kayak owners, I do know Eco Fishing Shop has a full-time guy, Jonathan Dominguez, who does it full-time. Do you guys have a shop around you that does any of that?
Westbrook Supply Co.
Okay.
I don't.
You know?
Yeah, Westbrook, and then there's like Dugout, and there's Louisiana Bait and Tackle. Like there's a bunch around the country that do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's none in. I'll tell you this right now. There's none in Revelstoke, British Columbia, Canada. In my town of 6,000 people.
Not a lot of shops really do it. So like we have ours, Water Dog Outfitters in Whitehall, Michigan is a great one, but that's 3 hours away from me. I love to support them when I can, but I'm not driving over there to like rig a kayak.
Yeah, but Jeff,
they'll do it.
Water Dog is kind of where you and Paul go to like take 3 or 4 kayaks out and test it, right?
Yep, it's a great spot to test and review kayaks because they carry so many different brands and models. So I can't buy them all. I wish I could, but yeah.
Is this something though that this could be an occupation for somebody someday?
To rig kayaks? Yeah. I mean, it kind of is in some of those spots, right? And then like Kayak City is another great one out on the West Coast. But yeah, I mean, those guys, they're making that part of their package deal. Another one that's not kayak based, but is pretty cool is Sup Customs down in Tampa Bay. And they're rigging out those live water sports, catamaran style sups. Those are really cool, but they custom rig them and then they just pad them.
You have some experience with that, Jeff, before I cast. You and Paul did that live water sports thing, right?
Yeah, dude, they put 6 horsepower gas motors on a stand-up paddleboard. It's fiberglass, and it goes like 15 to 18 miles an hour. So we're out there. We're sitting on a rugged road cooler.
You're out there trolling for Wahoo.
Just ripping, dude. Wow. Just ripping around the bay. It was a blast.
We do have a new term for kayaks, and Chad, you might agree with this.
What's that?
We have sit-on tops, which called SOTs. We have cockpit style, which hardly any kayak angler uses anymore. We used to in early days. And then you have what I call an open deck kayak, which is your OB Lynx and the new one coming out, that Cabo whatever
Sups, hybrids.
And you have skiffs now.
Yeah.
And then you have the John boat.
Just buy a boat, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Have you seen the new Crest Craft? That thing looks pretty
It's basically a boat. Yeah. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Will that be
actually, I've used one, but they're pretty cool.
Will it be legal for kayak tournaments?
Not with an 8 horsepower gas motor.
Maybe not with the full motor setup. The NT 600 off the back. I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay. All right. So we got to get started here. So
where they draw that line, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? Why do we need to draw lines? Just do what you like to do.
If you want to go fast, man.
Okay. And you guys that are watching, if you have questions, feel free. I know we have a lot of comments here. Here's another one. Festive Water Paddle Sports does it, I guess.
Where's Festive Water Paddle Sports?
Shout them out, man.
Yeah, shout them out. Yeah.
Yeah, throw it out there so we can.
Out here in San Diego, we got 2 awesome kayak shops, Kayak Fishing Supply and Fast Lane Kayaks, and they both do full rig outs on all their stuff.
I will tell you guys this. Kayak Fishing Supplies out of San Diego. His name is Derek. Chad introduced me to him. He is the guy that helped Chad work on his boat for this competition. And Derek and Kayak Fishing Supplies is one of our battle sponsors coming up in the YakOffs.
Yep.
So thanks, Chad.
Now,
awesome.
I do want to say, though, so far, Walt, you have the most organized, clean garage I've ever seen.
Yeah,
He skipped the kayak. He looks at the garage.
Yeah.
It's OCD. It's a disease. Like, everything has to be nice and neat and in its location, and I don't like messy.
Yeah, you if you walked into my garage, you'd freak out, man.
Oh my God, Marty sent me 2 pictures today of his yard. I was like, wow, yours makes mine look not as bad.
No, my yard is nice, Keith. It's the lot that I have.
I mean the stuff in your yard.
Yeah, I have.
My yard is nice. It's the stuff in my yard that's not.
It's the stuff covering my yard.
It's the rusted out truck and the flipped over tractor. It's not. The yard's great though.
Yeah. The grass. Keith, you know I take good took care of my grass.
I know you cut your grass every day and a half.
Yeah, that's right.
Sheesh.
That's the only thing that's neat about my place. That's like not messy is that. But Walt, nice job with your garage, man.
Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah, it's my one and only space in the house. So
there you
the
go.
wife has everything else. This is my one spot that I can store all my stuff in.
Walt, I'm in my shed, in my backyard right now. Every time we do a podcast, it gets darker and darker and darker.
I noticed that.
I'm literally in my shed.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go to the kayaks here. We've been on here a half hour already. There we go. So we got the kayaks, and look at that net there.
That's
I'm gonna get beautiful.
I gotta get
broken
Chad.
twigs net.
Boy, Jeff.
Yeah.
You might earn my vote.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that net. It's fantastic. It's the medium one too. The medium one's nice.
Yeah, a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's kind of the perfect kayak fishing size.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
how many? So, Chris, how many different hoop sizes do you have for your nets?
So 4 standard sizes, but that's what's really cool about being a manufacturer. Made in the USA. We're proud of that. But we can do all kinds of customizations, right?
Well, and you also have the trout nets, right? Like the short ones with the.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the 4 sizes.
Yeah.
Yep, the little small like wading trout net.
Right.
But like I said, that's what's cool is I could custom make them, right? If you say I want this hoop with a 13.25-inch handle, no problem.
Signed by Wayne Gretzky and a Bauer.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
Well,
as long as they're alive, like you can't get Gordie Howe to sign anything.
Yeah.
Chris, you saw my message today. How many bass my net has captured, right?
Yeah.
I was not exaggerating. It's more than 10,000 bass.
Yeah, I believe it, and I can't wait. In a couple days, you'll have your new one, and
and
then it'll be one.
I should send a little clicker with it, and you can just every time you get a bass, just click.
Oh, how cool would that be?
Attach
In your nets on the puck, have like a clicker where every time you actually put a fish in it, it's like
it records
a scoreboard, right? Like
unless you're
Marty 10,000 bass 0.
Or if you could have like a scoreboard that said pike, walleye, largemouth.
Yeah, right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ooh, I like that.
Like I was saying earlier this week when I was fishing and I was actually, Chad, I think I was using your hookup baits, and I caught a little bass and I went to scoop it, and then my net got heavy and it was a 4.5 pound bass in there with it, and I have no idea how it got in there.
Hitchhiking.
Oh my gosh, that was the most unreal thing, and I wished I'd have had my DJI going. But I didn't.
Remember what camera you're using?
I wasn't even using a camera. Most of the time, Jeff, for me, you know how it is. I like to stay in the moment, so I have a hard time with that. I just lose total focus on fishing if I have a camera.
So Marty, did Tourney X record that as 2 fish or 1 fish?
I did not record. Actually, I did not enter either one. I just felt it was unfair to do that, so I just throw them back. But I did take a picture of them together holding them up. And I don't know if he wanted the bait or the other fish. I have no idea, but
both.
But it was pretty cool. It's on my Facebook page with both of them in the net. That's all I could do. But anyway, so we got both these guys on here. Let me get to the page here, and I'm going to go down and so Walton, do you have a Yak Attack sponsorship? You have a lot of Yak Attack products.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on their team. Yeah.
Okay. I wondered because you have Yak Attack.
We got 2 guys here that have lots of Yak
Oh,
Attack.
so and then Jeff, I was fascinated by your accents.
Yeah.
The orange accent. So you can you can buy those separately.
You're going to be able to.
Oh,
yeah. So they're coming out pretty soon, but yeah, you can get. You can start changing out the colors. So instead of whatever color, like the base color black that you get with the Black Pack Pros, like now you can do some different stuff. So we wanted to go wild with it.
Do they have neon green?
I asked him to. I called Wade and I was like, I would love chartreuse and maybe purple, please. But I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or just Yak Attack, man. Of course they got that.
Marty, let's do a little bit of a minute from each video.
Okay,
we'll
do that.
Start at the beginning of Jeff's because we can see that broken twigs net at the beginning.
Okay, all right. We're gonna do Jeff's here. We do, guys. What we do is we do a minute or so, and we go to the middle part somewhere, let people see. But you guys that are watching, be sure to watch the whole videos because they're pretty good. They show everything about what these guys have done to their kayak.
My video.
Okay. Use our net. We shall.
Use our broken twigs net.
What's going on, you guys? I'm Jeff with the Aggressively Average Anglers, and this right here is my Old Town EPDL Pro, and this is my entry into the YakOff 2 Championship. Really excited for this one. We had a lot of fun coming up with the concept for this build. There's not a lot of info out there because it is a newer kayak, and the builds that I have seen people doing are largely all the same. So I wanted to do something completely different, and I think we did it. You let me know in the comments and with your votes, and if you would, consider voting for me. I appreciate you very much for that because you could win a prize every time you vote, even if you don't vote for me, and that's fine. That's okay. Do what you want. This is what we call the Blasty Blast. So that is our custom, thanks AI. We've named almost every kayak that we've owned on Aggressively Average Anglers after the original run Pokemon. This one being blue and big and like a battleship just screamed Blastoise to me. So we went and we made Blastoise into his own battleship. So this is a Blasty Blast because we're out here
I'll go to the middle.
Wait,
so stoked to have our logo on it. You guys can do that too. They'll take any custom logo for you. You just got to reach out to them. Really cool company. I love supporting them when I can. I added a mount here from Yak Attack because the side plate was doing nothing. So we made it into a cup holder. Got another cup holder behind me. So
it was like
of hydration for the day. Two really cool features that I'm super proud of on this thing. Not that I invented them, but that they're cool and they're here. Is we have room for a foot pedal, wireless foot pedal for my XI3. It sits right under the seat. I hold down a button. It'll pair up really quick, and then I can control my XI3.
Okay, we didn't get to your screens there. Yeah, we did see the net, though, didn't we, in the beginning?
That was in the beginning. Yeah, it's at the front of the boat.
But what I was going to ask you, Jeff, is like your screens, that's nuts. That is nuts.
I know.
You can see 4 things on one screen.
Yeah.
And then you got, and the one, do you stand up with that screen that's flexible in the middle then?
Yeah, so you can angle both of them up. So I can actually look down at the live scope screen too. Yeah. But yeah, that's on that's a prototype from Steady Stick. They made a attachment for the PDL and the EPDL Pro drives. Okay. So it just clips right on top. There's like 2 bolts and it goes on top, and it comes with that super long like ram ball mount arm for that. So yeah, I'd put a Garmin 93 SV on there, and because that's so lightweight, it doesn't bounce that much, even though that's like a long mount. So that's probably my favorite part. Honestly, the 12-inch screen is really cool, but it's also really heavy and in the way. So I think if I was running light, I'd run that 93 SV up the middle, and that would be perfectly fine. But of course, you got flat screen TV on the side of your boat is kind of cool too. It's a kayak build.
The only thing you guys are missing is a barbecue off the side, man.
You could have a solo stove, you could do that.
I've thought about it.
Yeah, and a little refrigerator, like
mini fridge in the back. Okay, instead of the Black Pro.
I like it, Charlie. Yeah. The only difference is, if you guys are going to do that, you need to fish up where we fish up here in Canada, where we actually keep fish. We don't just release all the bass. We don't have bass. We're catching trout and we're eating them.
Also, if I fished up there, I wouldn't need a refrigerator.
That's true.
Shore lunch.
I went by John Cox came by me. You guys know John Cox and the Elites. Yeah. He came by me down at the Ozark class here, right next to me, and he went by and didn't say anything. And all of a sudden, he just looked over at me and he said, "Nice rig." And I thought, now I'm looking at yours and I'm going, if he'd have seen yours, he'd have probably got in it.
Pirate law, man.
You guys have unbelievable rigs here. So, and they're all they're all well thought out. That's what I like about it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Walt's here, his video, and from the beginning here, and then I just randomly go to the middle somewhere, Walt. So
that's fine. I was battling COVID when I shot this video.
Oh, you did?
So
really?
Yeah, I was pretty sick. So I did the best I could.
This isn't part of your strategy, is it, Walt? You're not trying to get the sympathy vote here, Walt, are we?
He's about to sneeze.
He's like, I was dying. No, I'm kidding.
I called Keith and I'm like, dude, I'm sick. I'm
like, get it done.
Yeah, he yelled at me pretty aggressive.
I believe it. I hung out with Keith for a while.
Well, Walt, you're my inspiration for a cleaner garage. I'm going to tell you that.
Well, I appreciate it.
Here we go.
Hey everybody, I want to give you guys a walkthrough of my Bonafide PWR and how I have it rigged up while I'm out on the water.
I didn't realize that when I watched this before, but you were sick. Man, you are.
Yeah,
wow.
I was bad sick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get you
Even
going.
your beard was smaller.
All right, so starting up here at the bow of the boat, running.
Yeah, it's wintertime. I'm growing it out.
With pinpoint split lock. Got that mounted on a one objective bow mount plate. The first PowerLink plate is where my Marinco 70 amp plug is for the trolling motor, and I got the wires ran through the boat going back behind the seat. This is my cable to pull the motor up, and that is also ran through the boat, and I'll show you guys where the other end of that cable comes out. Here in the hatch,
look how clean that is.
Wow. Z-Pro 50 amp hour,
insane.
12 volt battery.
That's what I was really impressed about. Like, all the nice wire.
Now, he has a 50. Don't you have a 100 amp in there too?
Yeah, so that's the 50 amp for the graphs and the lights and the live scope, and then the 100 amp is behind the seat.
Oh my gosh. You could run a fridge on that thing.
Yeah, totally.
You run a couple of fridges.
And my black box for my live scope.
That's so clean. Look how clean that is, you guys.
One objective plate here in the hatch.
Okay, we're going to go.
One objective.
Look at that.
Side plate here with my live scope pole mounted to that, and the wires are ran to a PowerLink plate underneath the seat. Here's the aux beam control panel for all my lights, so it gives me the ability to cut everything on and off here at the seat, and I don't have to reach and stretch and do anything. There's all right here at the seat.
Well, your wife's name is Kayla?
Z-Pro,
yes.
100 amp hour battery.
I only know that because she's commenting.
Yeah, she helped me shoot the video.
And this is strictly
She recorded the
motor.
Nice.
Also, while having
you know what? Marty, pause it for a sec. One thing I want to say right here, and I noticed this too. Oh, you just went past it. But anyway, how you have all this like crazy stuff on your boats, both of you guys, but you guys both also implement these like cheap things you can buy on Amazon, like those little.
Amazon's my best friend.
So what were those things that you used?
They're made to like hold shotguns and stuff, or shovels on trucks, or the racks on the back of trucks.
But so you figured out a way to put that under your kayak, which is kind of what the YakOffs are about. So people can learn how to get that stuff, how to use that stuff, and not have to spend tons of money, like buy the cool things that you need. But you can get around things by buying that stuff, where they learn from you or Jeff or whoever to like buy that stuff on Amazon and save some money and figure that out.
That live scope transducer is not cheap. It's about $1,200, $1,300, and I travel down the road with it on the side of the kayak. That it doesn't move. Like it holds it down really well. And
those were just like clips with rubber.
Yeah, they're just rubber clips that you can hold a shovel onto a truck, or a shotgun, or whatever you want to use.
That's why it's cool to link that stuff up and show people like, this is a solution to that problem.
Yeah. And it worked out really well.
Here's one, you guys. I don't know if you can see that. See that little bag? It's a zippered bag. It's waterproof. I can put my hook up baits in it. Keep them waterproof.
Marty, is this a Ziploc plug?
I can put it. Get this though.
Even better.
In a
Amazon 50 pack.
I can put it in a bigger bag, But I have all of my lures are in bags and in big tubs, organized with these, and they're like $15 for like 30 of them.
Right.
On Amazon, stuff like that. You guys are doing great with that too. Just you find this stuff and you don't have to worry about buying a $15 bag that you can only put 2 lures in. It's a name brand. So you guys have some great stuff, and all those little things that you have on there. That's what's kind of cool. Both of you on your kayaks. And the other thing I was going to say,
Organized chaos.
Organized chaos. Now here's one accessory that we have not seen yet. Maybe I've been tinkering with this for a long time, but let me me ask you, like, guys, this Walt and Jeff and Charlie and Chad and Chris and Keith, have you guys ever raise your hand if you've lost a fish off your board or off your kayak? All right.
Definitely.
Walt was pausing just a little bit. Okay, so how many of you put your net up on the left side to keep that fish from flopping off? Charlie does. Oh, Charlie's got her down.
I see it all the time. I don't do enough tournaments to care, but as soon as I saw somebody doing that, I was like, "That's genius."
Yeah. So, but here's the deal, though. Like last night, I was watching a podcast, and they were talking about an accessory that possibly some kind of a screen or a board on the left side that could attach to maybe your board or the railing. I see that maybe happen. There's another accessory, that's going to help save fish from flopping off the board. Now, I just put it on my lap and do it, get it done.
Let's get a safety net for the Yak Attack leaderboard.
Safety net
clips onto the end.
Yeah, but you can flip it up real quick, and it collapses down like those little Japanese fans. You just Anyway,
so I do a ton of tournaments, and I've never lost one off the board, and I think it's because I do it down in the boat. I don't do it up high.
You just jinxed yourself, Charlie. You just jinxed yourself.
Wow.
I bet he didn't.
They can flop like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, then you just back them. I've had ones like they're on their way out, and you do the whack them back.
Marty just
that doesn't allow that.
Marty just doubled his price of hookup baits.
Chad just takes that baseball bat to him.
You just club them first, then put them on the board.
Take your Sea Otter Lodge club, just bash them in.
Here, one second, I'll be right back.
He's either going to grab an Omega 3 holder or a Sea Otter club.
The Omega 3 holder, did we call it? Like, the Omega 3?
If you get one of these, you'll never lose a bass out of your boat.
See, I wish we had that at the beginning of the trip, but yeah, the Yak Attack Omega rod holders, fantastic fish clubs. They will tear a fish up.
I'll use my Starbucks bottle.
The amount of these the metal cups, the dings that I was hearing across the ocean, ding, like another fish down. All right.
Yeah, we're talking about the Sea Otter Lodge trip we were on, guys. So sorry about that.
Talk about killing lingcod so we could eat them later. That's what we were doing.
Yeah.
And they were delicious.
Very delicious.
Man, okay, so Steve Billington has a Blackstone in one. He put a Blackstone in his kayak.
Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah, Kayla said he had a really good camera. I'm just catching up on these comments. I'm looking for some questions.
Oh, that's Trevor. Trevor just joined in there.
Trevor did?
Fish forage off road.
That's Trevor.
Yeah,
what's up, my dude?
He has one of those clubs.
He was using his bottle. He dented his bottle.
He is through to the quarterfinals of the YakOffs.
Also that.
Yeah. So anyway, nice job on your kayaks, guys. Jeff, what's different about yours you think than anybody else's that you've seen? What's one thing?
Yeah, there's a couple of things other than the Yak Attack accents, which I thought were really cool that you can have on the Blackpack Pro. The colors of the Blackpack Pro, the short stacks, and the Omega rod holders, that's all overcast gray. That's a new color from Yak Attack as well. So other than those, for the coolness factor, it does have an AI generated Pokemon sticker on it. I call it the Blasty Blast. So it has the Blastoise on it. So I think personally that's pretty cool. And then it has a lot of 3D printed parts and a lot of DIY stuff. So I actually utilize a lot of old starboard that I had from other kind of like how Walt has the one objective attachments. I had a starboard version of that, a different one that was cheaper. And I just cut it up to be how Walt has his Garmin display that you showed there in the bow. There isn't one of those for the Old Town EPDL Pro. So I just cut up starboard and I zip tied it in there around the mast. So it's in there. It works. And then I used a lot of 3D parts from Yak Hobby and Navarre Fishing. So Navarre makes a lot of really cool, kind of factory update parts for Old Town. So he has these parts that make the pedal The pedal drive like just stick where it's not rickety at all. It doesn't like bounce around at all. So it's got spacers. He's got spacers for the seat, so the seat sits solid. He has a skid plate replacement for the rear, for the stern of the boat, because underneath that, Old Town includes like a really cheap plastic one on the just on the bottom side of the boat where it's gonna obviously sit on the ground a lot. So he sent me this like really thick starboard replacement, which was sick. A replacement bolt for the rudder, because Old Towns tend to have like kind of a flimsy rudder. And these are all, by the way, like very affordable parts. So if you want any of these and you have an Old Town PDL 120 or Pro, it doesn't matter, like all Old Town models, he makes all the parts for those to just update them and have them work better. And you can get all of the parts together for like less than $100. Wow. So if you want like a full upgrade, just
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry to interrupt here, but there's something right behind me. I'm outside in my shed, and it's bear season, and I can
probably
something right behind me.
If Keith gets attacked by a bear on camera, and we don't, if this doesn't get 1 million views, I swear,
we'll do a 1 minute clip watching him get attacked by the bear.
He's got to say, "Hey, bear," and look big, Keith. Let's go. You got your mace. You better have your mace.
Charlie's got alligators, and Keith's got bears.
That's such a Canadian thing to say, right? I gotta check and see if the bear's
Hang on, guys. I gotta check for a bear.
Yeah.
There's
a grizzly bear in my yard.
I'll be right back. The big one's here. This could be a problem.
Stray cats around here.
Jeez. All right. Well, while Keith fights his bear, all I would say is like I did the updates from Navarre, and then I will like shout out to Yak Hobby too. We don't work with them. I just bought all these parts, but they make a bunch of really cool like 3D printed parts, like the knob extension for the rudder control was really helpful, because the one that comes with Old Town is super tiny. I just wanted something a little more robust, if you will. They also make like washers for that to just improve the steering capability. And then they make a flush mount transducer mount called the Stealth mount for the Garmin transducer, because the standard one that comes with a Garmin is just, it sits too low. So like if your boat runs aground, which it will, like at the ramp, you're going to just trash your transducer. This one has it sit really deep in the hull, so it has no chance of running into stuff, which was cool. So
it's just amazing how much stuff there is. Like, when I first started kayak fishing, we had like 3 models, out there or whatever. And then people started asking me, what's the best kayak to get, Marty? And I'd tell them, if somebody asked me today, I'd say, you know what, you got to go try before you buy and find out what fits you best and what you're going to fish for. Am I right?
Yeah. 100% find a place you can test drive a kayak. If you don't do that,
find friends. And another thing is find friends where you live that are fishing the areas that you want to fish, and maybe see what they have as well.
And everybody thinks they have the best kayak, so
they do.
The one they have. That's the one.
Yep.
We're like I don't know about you guys. Like I have a kayak for the river, I have a kayak for pond hopping, and I have a kayak for tournaments.
Yep. I got a couple kayaks for different purposes.
Yeah. And you can interchange your stuff from one kayak to the other and things like that. Okay, so Walt, what's unique about your kayak from anybody else, do you think?
Well, there's a lot of PWRs out there on the market. I think the one thing that kind of makes mine stand out is the small little knick-knack things that I've got on it that make it mine and makes it easier to fish out of.
Man, it seems like it's very easy to get to your stuff. You've got a lot of compartments.
Yeah, a lot of tackle, a lot of storage options. I actually have 2 track packs in the junk drawer underneath the seat.
Right. Saw that. Yeah,
I saw that, Walt. So why did you do that? Like you mounted them under your?
Yeah, they're just held in there with Velcro, so I can put I'll put my big swim baits in there.
That's just to keep it organized better, so you.
Yeah, I know where everything's at.
Right.
Makes me more efficient on the water.
The only thing you're missing, Walt, is a turret with a gun on it.
Well, that could be an option too. I could not.
How do we go there, Marty?
It's like
wow, you have a lot of convenient things.
It looks
Where's
like
your turret?
Yeah, it looks like a battleship. I mean,
where's your bazooka?
Or why didn't you have rocket launchers? I don't get it.
Actually,
Obvious miss.
the
in my
rocket
opinion.
launchers pop out of the sides. I didn't want to show those.
They come out the side.
That's for the second round.
I think it's a great idea for the Navy SEALs, and then they could put a few guns on and they go up river with it.
Just guns on man.
There's something in my
kayaks.
backyard.
There you go.
Right now.
You never seen that picture?
Keith, fight it.
You've never seen that picture before, Jeff, of that guy in a battleship kayak?
No, I guess I haven't.
There's
Was
a guy
it AI?
No, there's a guy that made a kayak into a battleship.
Wild.
Like a model, but he sat in it.
With pew-pews all over it.
Yeah,
Wow.
with it had the guns and everything. I mean, the turrets and all that on it. It was like a model.
grief.
That was way before AI. Yeah. Okay, so
Wild.
you guys didn't. I think you did there, Jeff. Camera wise, Walt, do you have cameras? Do you put cameras on your kayak?
Yeah, there's one in the back, one in the front, two DJIs.
Okay, DJIs. And Jeff, I know you do.
I do. I generally wear one, but I have the Yak Attack Panfish Pro that I use as well in the front. And I'll do that on my river rig and then bounce it over to this one because it's got the universal mount, which is nice. And I saw Walt did the same thing. It's you get that USB-C so you can run the battery all day long and you just coil that sucker up. You got to get a nice cable though, because Marty, you and I,
oh yeah,
our cables fried on our batteries.
I like Walt at the back of your black pack how you had that.
Yeah, there's a track pack down at the bottom there, and I keep
that was cool.
an aqua battery in there.
Yeah, Aqua's the way to run it for
right,
sure.
It is, but that cord though, I think you got to make sure you keep the moisture out of the connectors, otherwise it's toast.
So you got to heat shrink it. I called Aqua about that, Marty, because I told him about what happened to you too. But you got to heat shrink you connect the USB-C to the Aqua, which they have a USB-C to Aqua attachment. And then you have to heat shrink that whole thing right there. And seal it up.
Wow.
So that,
cool.
It works great though. Use a 10 amp hour. Yeah, there.
Yeah, there.
Perfect.
Yeah. Nice
So
work.
Perma covered. Make sure it's sealed up real nice, and then you're good.
Super solid.
And then another Amazon plug. If you buy the soft wax earplugs for swimming, you can take and form that to the top of the camera where the USB-C plugs in, and it helps.
Yeah, I have that wax. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, what a great idea.
You can get it for a couple bucks. YOLO Tech sells it for 20. So you can spend a lot for it, but there's also really cheap versions.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to add that to mine. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Dude, talk to Paul who fried his DJI 4 twice.
Twice,
because he didn't use he didn't cover the side door. So yeah, you take that wax and you try to wrap it around the USB-C. It makes a big difference.
Yeah. I carry it in my bag. But, you guys got a first aid kit on your kayak?
100%.
Nice.
Dude, I might need a first aid kit right here in my shed.
Keith, if this bear doesn't show, I'm going to be a little
walking around right there.
Just call it over there and let's see what it is.
Dude,
come here, bear.
Take the camera.
It can't.
Come here, bear.
It can't get through 8 kayaks first. So,
take the camera with you.
Something's over there making noise. There's no walls here.
There's always excitement on this show.
They're just a kayak barrier.
I know it.
Just throwing kayaks at bears.
Chad's been here. He knows. It's wide open.
Yep.
There's something hitting everything over there.
So, hey Walt, what state do you live in, Walt?
Georgia.
You live in Georgia. Are you part of a kayak club down there?
I'm on the Westbrook Supply Co team. I don't tournament fish. I just fun fish. It's my one and only hobby. So I take it to the next level.
Okay. And then Jeff, I'm
in Michigan.
That's right.
Yeah. Which I was curious where Chris was at in Michigan. I don't know if he mentioned that earlier on the show.
Are you a Michigan or a Michigan State fan?
I went to Michigan State, so I am a Michigan State fan.
Well, they were in Nebraska last week. They went home in a hurry.
Well, stuff happens.
Walt, you just got my vote since Jeff's a Michigan State guy.
They got a good team.
I said I went to Michigan State. I don't even watch sports, so vote for whoever you want, though. You're gonna bail on a fellow Michigander.
Sorry.
You know, the YakOff logo is kind of Michigan State colors.
It is Michigan. It's Michigan
colors. Yeah.
Michigan colors.
Yeah, you can change them
Hazel
in
blue.
Canva. It's fine.
Huh. Interesting. So, anyway, Keith, what we got next?
Well, I don't know. What do you want next?
You want to talk about any more kayak stuff? We can do that.
Yeah, just whatever. It's your show, guys. Whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, it's our Marty. I thought we were on your channel.
So what is your guys'
No,
number one?
but I'm like,
So I have one question.
Hey, Charlie was starting to talk first, Keith. I think
Oh,
we
sorry, I
let
didn't hear you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no.
Go ahead, Charlie.
I was.
Charlie, you go. You go.
No, you.
This is your show, Charlie. What's that?
We're just here.
Yeah.
You're up, Charlie.
Charlie's got 300 people on here watching.
Charlie, why don't you tell me how you reached out to me and then what your goals are for this?
Well, I had been the YakOff. I really liked watching it in the spring, and I every day was voting. And then when I saw it was going on again, I was thinking about, as I was rigging I just got a new native Titanets 12.5. So I was rigging that and kind of just watching the builds and was like, they should do like a youth, because I know a lot of people that would love to do a youth YakOff.
That's a fun yak to rig too. The Titan X is a fantastic.
You had a Titan X, didn't you, Jeff?
Yeah, dude, I love that kayak.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yes.
It's super heavy, but I mean, whatever to help you bulk up. It's all good.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I can't move it very easily. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst part about it. But other than that, like rigging that thing was a dream. That was fun.
It's so easy with the mounting plates everywhere compared to like the old town I had before, where it was like, I don't want to drill a hole there, and so it's a lot easy. Yeah.
So Charlie, how about if I tell you this right now? So I told you that when you said that to me the other day, yesterday I guess it was, and I talked to Marty about it, and Marty knew I had this idea for the YakOff Next Gen.
Yeah.
Even Jeff and Paul, like a bunch of people knew about this. We had chatted about it. So I will right now welcome you, Charlie, as the first competitor in the YakOff Next Gen next spring.
Yeah.
And you can be my ambassador to help me reach it out to a bunch of high school students and college students and stuff all over everywhere. And you can help me be that guy to bring them in. And you can be right now guaranteed one of the top 16 people that will be in.
Wow.
I would love to, yeah.
And I will send you my mailing address for where to send the money to.
Yeah.
Boy, you see all those fans, Charlie?
And one of the things is going to be. Oh, Marty figured out how to do sound effects.
Marty figured out how to do sound effects.
Go ahead.
So, one of the things is going to be all of the 16 anglers in the next gen are going to be paired with mentors from one of the 32 anglers from the first two YakOffs. So you can pick who you want that I can pair you up with. You don't have to say right now if it's not Walt or Jeff.
we won't cry that much.
But
yeah,
it's going to be cool, and we're going to hook up kayaks and gear with every young angler and get them to be like paired up to do this. And also, the prizes are not going to be diluted at all. They're just going to be the exact same thing that these guys are getting. So maybe you can put some of that money towards your schooling or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
I love how Charlie's like, yeah, I'll put that towards schooling. Absolutely,
School,
and Chad Gearlick, right beside you, actually, literally right beside you in my screen, he's very excited to send you a big care package of hookup baits for you.
Yeah, I got to ask you a few questions first.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
we have a GROM program here at Hookup Baits where, you know, GROM is here in California. It's a surfing term, but it's a kid that has a passion for doing water sports. Basically, fishing is included. So we have a GROM program.
Yeah.
And we have questions. We kind of send an application for that with questions. And so first, what's your GPA?
My GPA, I don't know actually, but I reckon it's around a 3.5. Yeah.
So you get good grades. So, all right, that's number one. You got to be doing good in school.
Yeah.
And then, how much time do you spend playing video games every day?
Say something low.
Nothing almost. I used to play video games more, but I don't almost at all.
But you're outside
playing.
Yeah.
You have live scope? You have live scope?
No, I don't have live scope yet.
Okay.
But
all right, let Chad ask his questions.
Almost bought it.
But the main thing is we want, before we hook up a kid with baits and apparel, they have to have good grades, and they got to be outside fishing, doing things, loving the outdoors, doing boy stuff, because there's so many kids nowadays that don't do boy stuff. You know?
Chad,
go out and do what we all did when we were
boys or girl stuff, Chad. Boys or girl stuff.
Boys are good. Just being outside doing things. Yeah. And so long as you do those things, we're happy to hook you up with some baits and you know, let you try out the baits out there. You're doing good already in the tournaments. You're gonna really do good when you got the hookup baits on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but just I'll have Keith connect us, and we'll get your address and get you set up.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
All right. Okay, it's time for Walton's interview now because he wants hookup baits. Jeff already asked him.
GPA, bad, not in school anymore. I do go outside though from time to time.
Well, Walt, what do you do for your living?
What do I do for a living?
Yeah.
I work for NCI. We're a subcontractor for Georgia Power. We put in power for them and do their hookups and stuff.
I thought you were gonna say I make garages clean and spick and span.
Well, I mean, that could be a good side hustle, but
that could
be a consulting business right there. I got you. Show me the layout. We got it.
I'll be your first customer.
Help Marty.
Don't even hire. Don't let Marty.
Don't hire Marty. Don't take him on as a client. Bad idea.
I got a question for both of you guys.
Got stuff everywhere.
What's that?
So for Jeff and Walt, what are your main species of fish that you target?
Yeah, there we go.
You fishing for?
I like big largemouth.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I too like big largemouth, but I love big smallmouth even more. And I also love toothy critters, which a lot of people don't like, but I love pike. So northern pike is one of our favorites to catch. Pike. They're amazing. And then, I like all the species. Like I'm never mad when I catch a fish. I don't care what it is. I would like it to be big. I would love that to happen. It doesn't usually happen. But when it does, it's exciting. But I don't care, dude. Big perch, I'm happy with it. Bluegill, crappie,
coolest thing about our trip to Sea Otter Lodge that a bunch of us went on was all of you guys getting so excited because you never knew what you were bringing up.
Yeah. It was a surprise every time.
Chad and I had fished this so many times, this fishery up and down the coast, and we're like, man, these aren't even big lingcod, really, or halibut or whatever. But you guys are like, whoa, look at this thing. And they're like, it's so big.
What's that, Walt? What were you saying, Walt?
That's the fun part about fishing in the ocean. You never know what you're gonna.
You
never know what you're gonna bring.
It's like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
If you're not local there, like if you're a tourist like we were in BC, like I didn't even know what to expect. I was like, what could this even be? What species am I not thinking of? Oh, all of them.
We were.
Jeff was like, oh my God, we already met Keith and we can catch fish?
It was amazing. Two of my favorite things ever.
The other thing is you could have been ate by something. I mean, Paul almost got ate by a whale.
Oh, that was nuts. Yeah, I still wish we had a 360 cam at that point.
Yeah.
His video, if you look back, you can see that on Paul's YakOff page.
Yeah, we did a best of from the
just
trip.
It's a pretty funny video. It's just like, what? Did you see that?
Yeah,
it was
dude.
So funny. It was so like
everybody heard it.
Time life. Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, unfortunately not on camera, but yeah, they're a
GoPro,
whale breach.
stop recording.
DJI, whatever you are.
I had my back to the whale. It was looking the other way, and I heard the water come out of his spout. That's about it.
That's what everybody heard, and then everybody just turned and was like, "What the heck?" But nobody got it on camera. Yeah. Unfortunately,
I did see the whites of Paul's eyes, though.
His soul left his body. I enjoyed that part.
That sneaky well.
That was wild.
Isn't that some? There's 4 of us that were on that trip on this episode right now.
Yeah, and in this competition, I mean, Trevor's right there in the chat. Wendell was there.
Yeah. Wow.
That was interesting.
Matt,
okay, and then so what kind of trailer you guys got?
I'm running Paul and I use it. We got a tandem. So we don't have like, everybody's got the cool setup with like the one side of the bars coming up and you got your rod holder. And I would love to have that, but we always we're trying to carpool when we go to tournaments and stuff. So we've got the 2 kayak trailer from Malone. We got the off-road, the micro sport off-road. So it's all powder coated and stuff too. Nice. It's fun. I mean, it's rated for high speeds because we drove like 80, 85 all the way to Pennsylvania. So it did 10 hours, 2 kayaks on it, left the crates on them and everything. Solid trailer. It's not a super decked out one like everybody else, but it's a pretty great value, I would say. Like I really enjoy it. We're going to get they're coming out with a camping trailer.
Yeah,
so
saw that.
Tent. Yeah.
The new one looks awesome.
We're going to trade up 2 kayaks and a tent on top.
Yep. Beth said they've got other things coming out too, so be ready.
Well, and Marty, as you know, I talked to Beth today, and you got a new storage solution.
Yeah.
I sent Beth a picture of like 9 kayaks behind me, and it's about to snow here in Canada pretty soon. And she's like, "Oh, why don't we send you this 6 storage rack?" Blah,
That's
blah,
what
blah.
I just got, dude. I just talked to Beth today too.
And she's like, and I didn't even reach out to her. She's like, I should send you this. I'm like, look at this. What am I going to do with this?
Because I put it in her mind.
Yeah.
Because
it's
we
that time of season. You live in northern U.S. and I'm in northern or U.S.
That's what we got to deal with, man. But we just got a storage unit for the kayaks, like for all the fishing gear, because we want to get it out of our houses. But yeah, so we're gonna load it up in there, and we're gonna put the Malone 6 back.
It sounds crappy to say that we have too much fishing stuff, but it's awesome having too much fishing stuff. But
we give it away on our channel as much as we can.
So do I. Like I do, like kids tournaments and give stuff away, and Father's Day stuff, and take kids out and give them rods and reels and stuff after I've reviewed them or whatever. But it's so cool to be able to do that and to have partners that we do. And then Beth reaching out saying, "Man, I have a storage solution for that. I'll send that to you."
Really cool.
Amazing. And Malone has been an amazing sponsor of everything we've done. So it's awesome.
And if you go to Kayak Buy Sell Trade on Facebook, there is a sale, like a discount code there at the very top. With one of our Jen Muse helps us out, and she's got a code on there with Malone. So you guys that are watching this and you're looking to buy one of those trailers, you can get I think it's 15% off at least.
Yeah.
And then Walt,
not even the trailers, Marty. There's like
everything.
Wall stuff
everything.
They even have ski racks. Like they have racks that hold kayaks on one side and skis on the other side.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
They're basically a high value Yakima or Thule. Like Yakima and Thule have the huge markup prices. You can get those products from Malone at a lower price.
Way lower price and exact same quality or even better.
Yeah.
And cooler people to work with, just in my opinion.
The sweetest people on the planet. Beth is amazing.
We had a dinner at ICAST with 13 of us. 13 of us.
Yeah, she had a whole table to deal with. Plus Chad Hoover's on one
Chad
end.
Hoover.
Oh man.
She had to put up with Chad Hoover with like 10 old fashions.
Oh God.
Chad Hoover, 10 old fashions deep, and Beth handled it like a pro.
You should have seen the arm wrestle. It was awesome.
Dude.
Wow.
Should have seen Keith, the photographer, just start taking pictures of 3 girls that were there. They were trying to take selfies. He took their camera and took pictures of them.
Wow, I mean, they needed help.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's Walt got for a trailer?
I see it.
I'm running a confab trailer. It's a local company. They do the jet ski trailers and stuff. But they started doing kayak trailers, so it's a 3 kayak hauler, but I've turned it into a 2 kayak hauler and put 2 Yakima rod boxes up top.
Sweet.
Okay. Nice. Charlie, what do you got?
I'm just running a old jet ski trailer. Looking to either put some money into that trailer with like a new axle or to upgrade pretty soon. But yeah. So
Nice.
just kind of old jet ski trailer.
Malone. Hit her.
Charlie, you keep in touch with me. We only met yesterday, but keep in touch with me and I'll help you get hooked up.
Wait, where are you at, Charlie?
I'm in northern Mississippi.
Northern Mississippi?
Yes.
All right. If I get this camping trailer, I'm not keeping 2 trailers. So if Beth doesn't hook one up, I'll just give you my microsport.
Yeah.
And then you get the microsport signed by Jeff Burlingame.
Oh yeah, that is like I'll pay you to take the signature.
Slow down, guys. How about a kayak fishing trailer built out of broken hockey sticks?
Ooh,
put it out there. I don't know.
I want one. I live in Canada, dude. I want one.
Only if the wheels are hockey pucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
it's gonna happen.
I'm here for it.
Like CCM side wheels.
Yeah, I'm not going to bed tonight. I'll have it done tomorrow.
The plan's drafting it up already. I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty so
Chris, cool. Like just getting on these calls and then having all these ideas and people throwing stuff out and stuff comes out of this sometimes, and it's really cool.
Dozens of dollars of ideas.
Steve Billington's making a prototype for that whole screen.
Beth just text me, Charlie.
Huh?
Beth just texted.
Oh wow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Steve Billington's making a prototype for that screen thing for the fish already. He said earlier. So, yeah, something.
Nice.
Get all kinds of ideas going, and so anyway, pretty good stuff, guys. Pretty fun. Let's see. Is Yak Hobby a store or a website?
It's a website.
Okay.
A web store, if you will.
Web store, okay.
Yeah, and they do a ton of like different stuff, and they got it all ranked by kayak brand and model. So as long as you know what kayak you have, you can go on there and you can find all the parts that qualify for it, and they have a ton of stuff. Actually, the Naqua battery holders that I have in the bow storage area for my kayak, those are Yak Hobby, and it's just like a little box, and then I just got Amazon Velcro, double-sided Velcro, to put on the bottom of it. So I have 2 Naqua batteries. They're just like Velcro to the floor in the little box, the 3D printed box, and then I ran a splitter, so with 2 20 amp hour Naquas, you get 40 amp hour, and that runs all the graphs. So live scope and all that.
Wow. Well, you do want to tell people that watch this show now or later, because this will be on all the podcast stations later. Hoodoo, you can, for voting, you can win a Hoodoo kayak with a Yak Attack $500 gift card. You can win a Vibe kayak with a Yak Attack card, or a Malone trailer of your choice. Now those trailers go up to $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. So
they got a lot of trailers.
3 awesome grand prizes, and also every week now, just like Chris is in here for, and like Mike was last week. Chris is offering net or gaff, I guess, Chris, from your site for the winner of this week.
Yep, absolutely.
And all you got to do is get your votes in. Get your votes in by Sunday night. That's it.
Nice. And there's a lot of extra bonus votes you can get in there, bonus points or whatever. for liking pages and so forth on there as well.
Yep.
You know, so that's one thing you can do. Don't forget that you could vote every day, everybody. I mean, on that, and then
Please do.
yeah.
Well,
please
you can
do.
vote every day on the Angler, Marty, right? But you can only get the
Yeah.
bonus votes once a week.
Or you can get the bonus votes. Yeah, right. But
Right.
you can vote every
Once
day.
So you can
round.
like
Yeah.
you get once per week, like through the battle round, you can get those
Yeah.
bonus points. But you can vote for, if you love Walt's boat and Jeff's boat, you can do 3 votes each every day.
Yeah, do that. Let's get a tie.
And then
Keith,
if-
what are we
and
doing
then-
a tie? Has
and
there
then
ever
if
been a
there's-
50-50?
If there's a tie,
Mhm.
then apparently I get $1 million, which is
nice.
awesome.
And then
But
you're gonna,
it's,
and you're gonna
it's
split that
Canadian. It's
Yeah.
Canadian, and
Fair.
it comes out of Marty's retirement fund. So
My what fund? My what?
your retirement fund.
Out of his entire.
I just spent my entire retirement on my
I know you told me. Your Nico rig fund.
my Nico rig fund. Yay, Nico!
Nice.
I just painted. I painted 2,000 Nicos in the past 3 days. Over 2,000 Nico heads.
Wow.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Because there's so much in
It's
demand, man. Like,
Charlie, I'm gonna put this on your plate here. So get all the young kids out there involved for the next gen we're doing for this.
Yeah.
Get everyone you know that fishes and pump it out there, and get them to come vote, because they could win a kayak and a
Yeah.
$500 gift card from Yak Attack,
To
or a
rig it
different
out.
kayak, and that, or a trailer.
Yeah. I know I've gotten 2 people voting daily, so yeah.
That would be a awesome turn of events if somebody won a kayak and then it was also in the YakOffs.
I
That
like
would be
that.
very cool.
That'd be cool.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that.
yeah, Fish Forage. You guys know Trevor,
Yeah.
Jeff, and Walt. Don't be like Marty and forget to vote for yourself. You know what I lost by?
One.
Like 4 votes, and I didn't vote.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Walt. Is that like?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Walt's like me too.
I've been voting for Jeff.
Yeah, let's
There you
go. We're just flipping this thing over, man.
It's, I'm going to say this too, and as I've said this all the time since we started this, and I created this thing, which is awesome, but it's not about who wins. It's about
Yeah.
sharing ideas,
Yeah.
sharing things that people can do to their kayaks to make a better time on the water for themselves, and building our community. And that's all it's about. It's not like Survivor where you're winning $1 million. Like, it's only 995,000 this time. So,
Oh,
That's not worth it then.
you've said a few
what's
times.
that really going to help you?
You said a few times, Keith. You're like, it's not about winning or losing, but on the page, you put a giant X through people's faces. When
Yes.
they lose.
Yes, because
Listen, it's not a big deal, but also, you don't matter.
because to make it fun, we built it like Mortal Kombat. That's why there's like the
Okay.
little digital screens, and that's why the YakOff screen, the YakOff logo has the Mortal Kombat thing on it.
Keith, hold on. You're gonna have to explain Mortal Kombat to Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Charlie,
Yeah,
no.
play
Little old for.
do you know Mortal Kombat?
They still make Mortal Kombat games. It's not
Yeah.
like,
Like
it's
I
not
had a
90s
meeting with our
Nintendo game?
CEO from Finland yesterday in Revelstoke, BC, and he knows Mortal Kombat. So Charlie,
Okay, my
come on.
bad. I thought it was like a, I played it when I was 10 years old. on
You're
my
thinking
Nintendo.
OG, like
Yeah.
Sega.
There's new
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, but that's why
They
this
still
whole
make
thing where you see like the little green squares and stuff on the graphics. Our graphic designer Mike, who built this with Jeff, our tech guy, this is all built on Mortal Kombat, and there's so many like when you click on things and you hear like the background games on our social stuff, it's all based on like Mario Brothers and like
I can
back
see
in
it
the
now that you
80s
say
stuff.
that.
That's what it that's it wasn't just an accident that happened. We're very smart in Canada.
I do want to. I'm not going to.
It's also not just Canada.
Speaking of Charlie here, Charlie, I do want to say that Thad Moody Outdoors got on here, and I'm sure that there's kids that are maybe even watching that want to build. Like it's really cool for us to seeing the kids show up and they put the little crate on there and stuff and little things that they do their kayak. But we do have a youth program here where I live, and I've been running one. I would say youth events for over 20 years with our youth. We do have it's when I was a high school principal, I had two divisions at school, and then we would take homeroom time and go down and work on stuff. But now that I'm not involved there, I just have what we call the Monday night league. And so we have kids that have a regular league in kayak fishing, but this does sound like a good idea. Those that are listening that want to start a 4-H kayak, you can reach out to Thad Moody. Please reach out to me in Messenger, Thad, and then we can look at that. But we do have a program here, and we actually have we're going to have the first kayak show in the country. Like it's like a car show, it's a kayak show, and
Nice.
it's with our expo on January 31st, and that expo raises all the money for what we do for our events. And our kids are spoiled here with the stuff that we have. They can use all our stuff here too. But we do like an AOI, but it's all team. It's not individual. It's all team in that deal we do. And we've had a state championship now for several years for kayak fishing here in Nebraska as well. And we don't charge anything. It's all free. There's no registration. There's not a club. It's just events.
That's cool.
So anyway, I just want to put that out there for you guys as well. Take a kid fishing too. I don't know if you guys do. I know that everybody wants to help kids, so that's a good thing to do. I have Charlie. I have my little guy here named Charlie that I help out right here in Nebraska.
Yeah. So Marty, what did we just do? We just did the University of Nebraska grant with the Johnny Carson Foundation.
Yep.
That we're working on right now, and I just did 2 Oklahoma high schools. I live in British Columbia, Canada, and I just helped 2 high schools set up their kayak fishing program in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Through brands that I work with.
Very cool.
And also, I want to say one thing. I just got a text message from Mike Beck from Uncle John's Cidery in Michigan. And he's like, he said, okay, I agree, but it's also about winning the belt.
The belt. Yeah. Well, you guys got to get out there and tell your friends and all that about the votes and everything, and get it going. But kayak, a lot of guys, you hear things about like, well, kayak fishing is dying, and guys, it's growing like leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Marty, look at our comments.
Yeah.
Look at the comments.
Yeah.
Haven't had this many comments ever.
Well, we got a lot of people on here too. But I'm talking about kayak fishing in general. Our kayak buy sell trade gets over 100 listings a day. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And then you go to Darren Wendell's page, the Kayak Fishing Freaks. Every day there's somebody new. There's several people on new every day asking questions. Kayak bass fishing, new questions. I get DMs all the time asking questions. People that are just getting into it. And we want to make them feel welcome, and they don't have to have all these builds. They can start where they're at, because Jeff, you didn't start that way when you started, did you? What you have today?
The rig? No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, my first kayak was $100. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. It was a mainstream red, white, and blue sit inside kayak.
Wow.
And I had good times with it. And then I got an Old Town Predator. And then I, just kept stepping up.
Yeah. And Walt, what'd you have?
I started with a Sun Dolphin and immediately regretted that decision.
Been there too.
Yeah, I was. That was definitely not the boat for me.
Yeah.
And then I got a SS 127, and I've been in a bona fide ever since then.
Nice. Well, when I started in 1997, I had a Old Town Sea Otter, and I had no choice. I had to stay with that for a while until something else came out. And then I took my first ocean-type kayak was a Wilderness 135 ride.
Great kayak.
And it was actually a scuba diving type kayak for scuba diving, snorkel diving, whatever. Yeah. had a tank well in the back for the scuba tank.
So here's an old Chad Hoover saying. Maybe you guys heard him say this before, but kind of like what you guys are talking about. Buy your second kayak first.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're saying,
Yeah.
Walt, and I mean that happens all the time, right? Maybe less now, but back in the day, right? Like that happened a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's why we were talking about like test drive them.
Exactly.
Like, it's worth it to call around, find a spot, drive a couple hours if you have to, try 5 kayaks and find the right one for you.
And so, Jeff, like you were saying, what's it called? Mud Dog?
Water Dog.
Water Dog.
Mud Dog's the dirt bike store down the street. Water Dog is
like that's a couple hours you guys drive to do those, right?
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes from our house.
I've seen a lot of those tests where you had like 4 or 5 kayaks laid out there, and you went out there.
We try
and
to
you
get
could even
fixed.
fish out of them and like check it out, right? That's awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's like my one and only pet peeve with like kayak fishing social media is people to get on there and ask what kayak I should get, and then you'll have 300 people list the kayaks they're in.
No questions.
It's super important to go find a local dealer, start a relationship, and get some water time and some seat time in some boats to figure out which boat is right for you.
And that, like Michael Thomas here, I remember he had a Tamarack 100. He used a pillow for a seat cushion, and I know this because I was fishing next to him in a tournament, and I was like, "What is he? He's gonna snag that thing, and it's gonna get wet and soggy.
It's gonna get nasty."
Yeah, but guess what? For Christmas, I gave him one of my kayak cushions.
There you go.
So he's got a kayak cushion now. But he actually had this big old pillow on his seat there because it was more comfortable. So
yeah,
there you go. A plug for kayak cushion right there.
We put a custom one on ours. That's on the Old Town. I put the Aggressively Average Anglers logo on it, which they will do for you. If you have a logo, you gotta have a PNG.
100%. Brandon and I almost had an agreement to get a bunch of YakOff cushions to everybody, but not yet. We're still working on it.
Okay. One thing though, here's how you can get one free. There's a way to get one. You catch 2,025 bass in a year, you'll get a custom. I have 3 of them. I will have 3. I have 2 now, but I'll have 3 of them. I already made it again. You catch 2,025 bass in a year, and you log it on Tourney X, Brandon will send you a kayak cushion with the logo for that year.
Yeah, but Marty, 2,025 in US dollars is like 5,000 Canadian.
No, bass.
Salmon.
I'm kidding, Marty.
5,000 salmon.
In Canada, you got to catch 5,000 bass. Steve Millington has 2024 to go. No, really though, he sponsored that from the beginning, and that's pretty cool. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not an easy goal to achieve. You
gotta live on the water, man.
Especially if you're not retired.
Yeah. Is it only bass or is it fish?
What's that?
Is it only bass or is it any fish?
No, it's just bass.
Minimum 14 inches?
No minimum. I've got 5 inches on there, man.
All right.
I might can pull that off there.
No, there's another guy. I'm the only guy that's made it. There's another guy that's getting close from Kansas, Clayton Westgate. He's getting close. He's got 300 to go. But it's hard.
Easy.
But Chad, for you, we're coming up with a species contest for next year.
Yeah, that's more like it.
There you go. And it's salt or fresh. So I'm working with a couple people on that because we're doing these award things or whatever, so people can purchase. So that's in the works, just so you know.
There's a lot of stuff in the works right now. Wait till you guys hear about stuff that's going on with Marty and I and with Chad and I and. There's a lot of different things going on. They're gonna be fun next year.
Yeah, for sure. When did the next gen YakOff start? Is that gonna be next spring?
It'll be March. Yeah.
So we got 6 months more to go with this competition.
No, we only got this is done December 20th on my birthday.
It takes so much longer. Yeah, this takes so much longer than I thought it did. Like, as I'm watching the rounds go by, I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's a marathon.
we got a ways to go.
Yeah, it's
15 weeks. It ends on December 20th on my birthday.
Wow. Happy birthday to you, wrapping that up.
I'll be turning 31.
Thank goodness.
Again?
Again.
My YakOff video is just getting done today, so just get the final editing.
Dude, I was
Wait
like,
until you guys see Chad's new boat. He has an unlimited.
Oh, I so
That he
thought
got-
about putting mine in.
That he got wrapped with hookup baits.
Oh, damn.
It's
pretty.
beautiful.
It's
That looks
pretty
good.
killer.
It looks good.
Chad was fishing last weekend at Pyramid Lake. I'm not going to share any pictures or anything, but I saw the pictures. Holy shit, that boat looks awesome. Sorry, Charlie, for saying the S word.
We're rated G tonight, not G. Rated G.
Yeah. Chad's boat looks awesome. It's like
Looks so good.
I think Blake and Brian are going to be a little perturbed. To say a nice word. That they doesn't say unlimited on the side of their
You
boat.
covered the unlimited in the new.
No, I had to get an oar that said unlimited. Actually,
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna line these guys up, Keith. I'm gonna line them up.
All right. You do it, Marty. You're up.
We're lining them up.
I was like, where am I going? What is happening?
This means we're gonna get you guys to do your fisticuffs.
And then
we're gonna do. Wait,
You gotta make Walt bigger. You gotta make Walt a bit bigger.
It's mirrored.
Marty.
You gotta.
Marty, make
I'm
Walt
going
a bit bigger.
1 second. I'm there. Just a second. I'll make them both bigger.
We'll give it one of
I'm
these.
ready to go. Well, there you go. Almost.
Am I there?
Nope. That's better. Okay, that's good. All right. Fisticuffs, boys.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm facing this way.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got to make angry faces.
I'm always angry, Keith. You know that. That's my secret.
I know. I drove with you all the way to Seattle Lodge.
I was very upset.
Walt's finally smiling.
Got it. I got one.
Did we get it?
Got one. Oh yeah, I got it.
Oh my
I got it. I'll put that on. I'll try to put that on my page tomorrow for you guys.
Perfect.
All right. Who else we got down there? We got these guys. Okay, they're the center.
Anyway, so last couple sentences, and before we have to sign off here, Marty.
Okay.
I would first of all love to say thanks to Chad at Hookup Baits and all you guys for being in there, and
Yeah.
Chris and I never even spoke. Chris from Broken Twigs, we never even spoke in our lives until last Monday when Jeff submitted his video, and I saw your video with the Broken Twigs net on it, and I called Chris last Monday, and now he's on the podcast.
Yeah.
And now people in the YakOffs already have Broken Twig nets in their hands.
And Keith is going to be the best man in my
pretty
wedding
awesome.
next week. So it's going to be
Nice. Congrats.
What? I thought we were getting married.
Oh, you misread the situation. Bummer.
I do that all the time.
Hey, Keith.
It's gonna be very awkward when Vince Vaughn and I show up.
Hey, Keith. We also want to thank our viewers. And do we have a prize this week? Can we do a prize?
We could do a prize. What do you want to do?
There's
What do
a
you
lot of
have in mind,
comments.
Marty?
A lot of comments tonight.
Well, Marty, I would say there's a lot of people on here tonight making comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called in the nerds. I just want to say so. Shout out to the nerds who came over from.
There was a lot of nerds on here.
Yeah, we weren't live, so I was like, "Hey, what if you guys come hang out with me over here?" So
I totally
all
appreciate that. So I will for sure do a de-hooker tool.
Okay.
If somebody
Nice.
can answer a question
in chartreuse
that in whatever color you want, chartreuse, blue, pink, or white.
Perfect.
I want you to answer a question that Walt has to give.
Question that Walt has to give.
You give the question of what happened in the call tonight.
Any question you want to share?
Any question in the world, Walt. Doesn't even have to be fishing.
And it can't be like, say, if I was a mouse, what's my last name?
Bass Hole, New Hampshire.
How do you spell? No. Hold on.
That name of the guy that won the prize.
Yeah, spell the name of the guy who won.
Oh my God, that's impossible.
Castillo Joseph de la Lobos.
I'll win it because I still have it on my other screen.
Yeah, spell the last name of the guy who won this week's Battle Award.
Is it posted anywhere?
Last week's Battle Award.
Last week's Battle Award.
Yeah.
Is it posted?
It's posted somewhere.
All right,
it's
first one to
posted on
answer on
Saturday.
here. Oh, there. Look
You guys,
Did somebody do it?
No.
That's just a bunch of letters.
No. I'll tell you right now. Listen to me. It's
Hey, you're close.
CASTILLEJOSVILLALOBOS.
Why are you giving them the answer, Keith?
I just did. Let's see if
one more
somebody
castable
actually
off.
listen to that.
It's a
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious was a good one, Crispy.
prize.
I can spell that, but not that.
Prize is a dehooker, guys. Oh, here we
How
go.
about what's the first name? What's the first name of the person that won?
You lost me after the 19th foul.
Where's Vanna White?
Wow.
This is good.
Okay.
No one's
How about
gonna
this?
get that, Walt.
How about this? Here's the question. Walt, you screwed them all up. So let's just say
We got to make it somewhat difficult.
It was
how about this?
difficult.
Who was the battle sponsor last week?
Ooh,
That was a good one.
that is
I'm going there this weekend, by the way.
I know.
I know. I heard that. That's awesome.
We're gonna do
Come on, guys. Who was it?
video at this place.
Come on. Who was it?
One what?
Who was the battle sponsor last week, guys?
And hey, Uncle John Cidermill, if you're listening, you can't answer.
Ooh, here's one.
I don't think Keith knows how this
did that guy
works.
get it? Did that guy get it?
I just don't want it to last forever, Marty.
All right, look, Colin spelled that. That is correct. Wait, no.
Wow.
There's one extra letter in there.
That is
but
close enough, man.
Okay, you got to give two out now.
Yeah, two of them.
John Sider, Bass Hole.
Actually, three of them.
Yeah.
Well, who got it first though?
It's actually Uncle John Cidermill. So
One more
that's wrong.
cast.
Okay.
I don't know. Steve got it. Uncle John Cidermill.
Okay, so Colin, you got
Mike
it.
Mike Beck just texted me, the owner of Uncle John Cidermill.
Speaking of,
he's like, dude, I'm listening.
I bet he
Colin,
knows the answer.
Colin B. Basson.
This
you
is
need
great. He's getting lots of attention.
to message me, Marty Hughes, on Facebook. I will get it to Keith. Keith will make sure it gets sent out. And then who's the other winner? Steve?
Steve.
No, Wesley was ahead of Steve.
I don't know. Keith got mad that he didn't include Mill after Uncle John.
I
I
think
say if you got Mike on the phone, Keith, ask him.
We gave one away, and I think the next prize should be a weekend with Jeff and Paul from the Aggressively Average Anglers Fishing.
Come on over. Let's go. What do you want to do? We're building a storage unit out. That's what we're doing. We're gonna be moving. Oh, this is perfect timing. Come this weekend. We got to move all of our stuff.
Keith, who won the second one?
Yeah, somebody can have the honor of carrying your kayaks.
Exactly.
I like it.
I could use the help. Everybody's welcome. I'll be
I
making
gotta-
burgers.
I gotta say, fishing with Jeff and Paul in British Columbia was very entertaining.
All day long.
That is the key word for it
All
right
day,
there, Chad.
all day, every day. Very
It
entertaining.
was unbelievable. Those guys, the one-liners you guys come up with was amazing.
That's how we stay alive on the water, Marty.
All that means is he cannot have a continuous conversation with you.
It was nuts. It was pretty good. All right, who Keith? Can you help me out here? Who won so we can tell them? Bass Hole had
If
John.
we want to go, who said it correctly? It would be
Wesley, Uncle John Cider, Steve, Uncle John Cider Mill. Steve Billington wins. Okay. All right.
Steve Billington
Steve,
wins. Steve, send us that, and I'll send you a de-hooker tool.
There you go.
Steve, send me your address. The other one was.
Also, if there are, we have a lot of comments on here, so if there are a lot of people that follow Jeff and Paul's podcast that are here because theirs got canceled tonight, I would like to say thanks to you guys. So if you shoot me an email at keith@rapidmedia.com, I will hook you up with free annual Kayak Angler Magazine membership.
Yeah.
Anybody that sends that to me at keith@rapidmedia.com, I'll
go,
get
nerd.
you a free annual Kayak Angler membership.
That's some good feeds right there.
Nice.
Yeah, we were just in the business edition.
And as many hookup baits as you ever can want.
They gotta pass the Grom test though. Like, if they don't pass the Grom test, they get
no. But the first part was serious.
Hey, Chad, thank you for everything, man. This means a lot right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try to wear it to school tomorrow. I'm gonna sub tomorw. I'm doing JAG. If you guys know what that is.
Yeah.
It's like a prep for business. Like, you know, they work with companies and stuff. But I'm gonna do this because of that. I mean, I'm gonna wear. I can wear whatever I want to school because I'm a sub.
Right.
Hey Jeff, did you get yours?
I did. So I messaged you. We just unboxed them on a video, and then we didn't have a lot of time to fish them, but we did catch a bunch. I went bait fishing, and then I hopped in the kayak, and I caught a bunch of fish on them. So they certainly work on bass as well.
Oh yeah, they catch the thing that they catch the best for me is crappie.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
Do you have the 116s, Marty? Were you throwing those? The 116 purples are so good for crappie.
Actually, it's the 1/8 ounce. 1/8 ounce. I was catching crappie on them.
Oh, nice.
I've been dropping those 6 ounce for crappies up here, and I've got none.
The sticks, because you concussed all of them.
They just keep floating to the top.
It's like dropping dynamite in your lake.
Well, Chad, I hope you get some orders from the Midwest.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool to see that going on. Because I had some people reach out on Facebook and say, "Where do you get those at?" So I gave the link.
Yeah.
Perfect. The plan is working.
Good.
Those should sell
guys,
really well here. They work.
Let me just say this. I want to say thanks so much, first of all, to Jeff and Walton to being part of this. Chris, Chad, Charlie, everybody, Marty, obviously. Thanks so much for being part of this, and it's awesome. And really, 100% to all those Aggressively Average Anglers podcasts, people that are not on theirs because Jeff came on ours tonight. Send me an email, keith@rapidmedia.com, KEITH @rapidmedia.com. I'll hook you up with a subscription to the magazines for a year. Walton, if you know anybody, let me know. I'll hook them up. Charlie, dude, I love the fact that you contacted me and asked about kayak fishing youth, and that's our next program, man. So
yeah,
all the power to you. You let me know what you need. Myself, Jeff, like all of us, we will do everything we can to make sure the next gen is like ready to go.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm very excited. Yeah.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining.
We're going to get him on a Conversations with Kayak Jack show.
I thought that's what you just did.
I know, another one.
Where are we, Marty? No.
Marty.
Marty, this is your show.
It is. Isn't that something, Jeff?
I love it, man. I love
it. You gotta love Marty.
You're lucky You're lucky I wasn't your high school principal, Jeff.
I guess so. You got me.
On a different note, Walton, good luck. Jeff, good luck.
Yes,
Chris,
thank you.
Chad, thanks for your support. Chris, awesome to meet you last week, and thanks for getting that out to everybody.
No problem.
Good luck to everybody, and yeah, awesome to meet you all, and good luck.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you.
Yeah,
thanks,
guys.
Thanks. We're going to end this broadcast.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. End broadcast.